go.
So for our group proposal, section 4, we are going to outline the topics and activities for our group sessions coming up. So the title of our group is Healing After Loss, a Widow Support Group. This is a psychotherapy group. Our group focus is emotional healing and adjustment after the death of a spouse. The duration of our psychotherapy group would be 8 weeks, 90-minute sessions, and this is a closed group. So for our first session, the focus is orientation and building trust. Our topic is introduction to the group, guidelines, and highlighting confidentiality. The activities will include gentle icebreakers where the members are invited to share their name and one word that describes their current emotional state. The facilitator then introduces the purpose of the group, ground rules, and confidentiality guidelines. This is co-created with the group, within the group. The importance of session 1 is creating safety and clarity during the first session. It's essential for trust building and participation. As our textbook states, when members understand structure and expectations, they are more likely to open up and commit to the group process. Session 2 will be telling our stories. The topic is sharing their loss experience. The activities for session 2 will include the members will be invited to share their story of loss, including the nature of the relationship, the circumstances of their spouse's death, and what life has been like since. Members are also given a grief timeline worksheet to fill out and optionally share. The importance of session 2 is storytelling validates personal experience and helps members feel less alone. This kind of narrative sharing promotes group cohesion and normalizes the wide range of grief responses. Session 3 is focusing on understanding the grief process. The topic is phases and tasks of grief. The activities for session 3 include the facilitators will present psychoeducational content on grief theories, such as women's task of mourning and the dual process model, or others. Members then complete a self-reflection worksheet identifying which task they feel most stuck in, and then a large group discussion follows to process these reflections. The importance of session 3 is to provide psychoeducational details or text that helps members understand that grief is not linear and that there is no right way to grieve. Normalizing their experiences through theory allows members to contextualize their emotional process, increasing emotional intelligence and self-compassion.
So next, I will be discussing sessions 4 through 6 of our group. Session 4 will be coping with emotional triggers, and the topic for this session will be identifying and managing grief-related triggers. So the activities that we have planned for this time will include members completing a personal trigger inventory, listing places, dates, or experience that bring on grief-related emotions. And the group will then discuss healthy coping mechanisms such as grounding techniques, breathing exercises, and setting emotional boundaries. A mindfulness practice will be introduced and practiced as a group and be led by the counselor. The importance of this session is to equip members with coping skills that give them tools for emotional regulation outside of the group. Practicing these techniques in this session will give our members confidence and increase their chance of using them during difficult moments. Session 5 will be a time where we address guilt, regret, and unfinished business. The topic will be processing unresolved emotions. The activities that we will do during this session will include the empty chair technique from Gestalt therapy, which allows members to role play a conversation with their deceased spouse. Alternatively, members may choose to write a letter to their spouse expressing things that they wish they would have said. Sharing is encouraged but not required for this activity. The importance of this time is many grieving individuals struggle with lingering guilt or unresolved conflict, and our goal is to provide a safe space for closure and allow for emotional healing. This session can reduce the internal distress and promote forgiveness. Now, session 6 is known as identity and role changes, and the topic for this session will be redefining the self without the spouse. The activities during this time will include members reflecting on the roles they held within their marriage, such as the caretaker or co-parenting or provider, and they will explore how these roles have changed. They will complete a self-identity map and discuss how they might begin to rebuild their sense of self. This session is important because it gives these grieving spouses often, they often lose a sense of who they are apart from their relationship. And so this session will support the reestablishment of a personal identity, encourage autonomy, which is crucial for post-loss growth and long-term adjustment.
Okay, session 7 will be reconnecting with life and meaning. The topic is going to be just rediscovering purpose and future goals going forward. The activities for this session will look like creating a vision board or a written plan for what they want their life to look like going forward. They can include goals, affirmations, or meaningful new routines. A group conversation will explore what it means to live while honoring the one who died. The importance of this session would be reclaiming meaning. When clients are empowered to look ahead without guilt, they begin to envision a life where joy and sorrow can coexist. This session will introduce the possibility of post-traumatic growth. And finally, session 8 will be closing and moving forward. We'll do a group reflection and farewell. The activities, the members are given time to reflect on their journey, share their final thoughts, and then write a note of encouragement to themselves or to others in the group. A symbolic ritual may be used to signify closure, something like lighting a candle or planting a seed for growth, or reading a shared poem. The importance here is thoughtful closure prevents abrupt endings and gives the members space to grieve the end of the group while also celebrating their progress. Termination is a natural part of the therapeutic process and helps consolidate learning. The additional details of importance for this group. So it will be co-facilitated by graduate level counseling students under licensed supervision. The emphasis will be placed on cultural humility and inclusive language to support members from diverse backgrounds. Materials that we'll use include grief psychoeducation handouts, guided meditation scripts, art supplies for the vision boards and activities, and then excerpts from various texts. Our weekly check-ins will be conducted to monitor emotional safety and the well-being of the participants. And then our references will be posted in the comment below.